nation. Every democratic nation is guided by its constitution. The Constitution of Liberia is the doctrine of which we as citizens, we follow as a doctrine. No matter our faith, no matter our religious differences, we all believe in that. Any decision that comes from the Supreme Court, that comes from the House of Senate, well, the Constitution of Liberia was a tool in making such a decision. It is a welcome one. I have no power to hold against the Constitution of Liberia, but let me remind you that when you use the Quran to castrate another man, you should be able to use the same Quran to castrate yourself tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
Okay, once more I'm saying again the head of Smart Leader Group, and Sheikh as a stalwart of the ruling party. Now, rumor has it that the president is deeply involved into the impeachment of Kabineh Ja'neh. So what's your take?
Let me be very clear with you. The president is not a senator. He has no voting right as per what went on today. So all of those who want to blame the president, they are accusing him on something that I personally believe that he plays no part. Today, Liberia voted for the decision taken today. Senators who are in the House of Senate, known as the House of Elders, they didn't go there on their own. They were elected by the people. And every decision by them, these are recommendations from the people, and upon recommendations from the people, they use that as a decision to do things in favor of the people. So I believe that today, the decision by the senators was not done by President George Mani, whom I know to be a peacemaker, whom I know to be a unifier, whom I know to be a man who believes in the law. I know he will never go against the will of Liberian people. But today, the Liberian people, through their senators, they decided, the 15 counties decided that we want former Associate Justice Ja'neh impeached, and they have done the will of the people.
So why you make a rumor that the president did some money? You don't believe it?
Why would the president give money? What are the functions of our senators? Are they there to make decisions based on logistic or logic? The House of Elders is not a house of money trade. It's not a house of logistics. It's a house of logic. I believe, as far as I'm concerned, that President George Mani didn't give anyone money. He's the president of this country. He has no power to reverse any decision by the Supreme Court. Now the legislature in Liberia, as per the system of government we have 3 branches of government. The president is an executor. There's legislature and judicial branches. These are branches that put in, that provides actions, that provide laws that the president can implement. So whatever comes for them, the president will work with that because they represent the 15 counties of this country. So the president must abide by what they want to be done. So the decision today is not a decision of President George Mani, but a decision of Liberian people through the House of Senate.
So you remain committed to the party?
I remain committed to the party. The party has not committed any crime. And those senators who voted today, they are not all seditionists. They are lawmakers from diversified political background. And they have spoken the minds of the people. They have spoken the voices of the people. And they must be respected based on their opinion. I have no grudge. I have no problem with any one of them. I believe that the decision is something that will count for tomorrow.
Now, Honorable Kouyateh, you told us that you are not certified, even though you're receiving a great honor today, but you are not just certified. And I believe there are hundreds of Liberians, thousands of Liberians out there who are also not certified. What can we say to them?
You know, you are spoon-feeding me with words I have never spoken. You are saying that I said I'm not satisfied. I believe that this program is recorded, and when you replay it, you understand that in my statement I never said the word not satisfied. But even if I want to say that I'm not satisfied because our country for 170 years signed the biggest concession agreements against our people. 66 concession agreements was passed into law by the legislature, approved by the then President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Yes, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied because the 66 concession agreement went against our people, and that is why we are empowered to change that. And I know that because I'm not satisfied, our president too is not satisfied. Because our president is not satisfied, our lawmakers too are not satisfied. Because they are not satisfied, I know that very soon the 66 concession agreement that was signed against our people would be amended, reviewed and amended in a very soon not time. Again, I am not satisfied because those who were involved with the cyber money case, yet they were not prosecuted, and they are now the heroes of our time. I'm not satisfied to see them flying around. Yes, I'm not satisfied because those who stole knockout money are staying free moving around here. Oh yes, I'm not satisfied because the public was informed that $5 billion was to be printed. But what happened? Extra $10.5 billion was printed. How did it happen? Legislature should be able to tell us why. Yes, I'm not satisfied. What happened to the fund that was given by the Japanese government to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs? It was stolen from our people. Oh yes, I'm not satisfied. The president has given mandate to the international community to investigate the 16 billion case. Whoever involved, let them go through prosecution. Oh yes, those who were apprehended, put behind bars, they have been released without the public being known what they are released for. Oh yes, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied because the president gave 2 weeks ultimatum to the Liberian people that the GSC will investigate the 25 million case. Oh yes, I'm not satisfied. As many Liberians are not satisfied, likewise the president is not satisfied, but I can tell you for sure that we will be satisfied. That is why President George Maniwea was elected for. That is why we have the legislature in existence. That is why we have the judiciary in existence. Indeed, I am not satisfied, and these are reasons why I'm not satisfied.
Quickly, finally from my end, I think this will be the last question.
From you?
Yeah, from me. Maybe always last question. So, quickly, there are arguments from some lawyers that this process is unconstitutional. And we listen to veteran former Chief Justice Philip Benz, who considered the process as unconstitutional and did not follow due process. And many of them are arguing that this impeachment of Associate Justice Kabineh Ja'neh have injured our judiciary system. It has a propensity to scare away investors. You've got a business community. How do you respond to such arguments?
As I said earlier, the decision taken by our lawmakers, where they use the Constitution of Liberia to take said decision, I cannot differ with that. No matter how I pray as a Muslim, I will never say that the Quran is not written well. No matter how you pray as a Christian, I know you will never condemn the Bible. As a Liberian, I submit myself, my entirety, to the Constitution of Liberia, of which was used by our legislature and the judiciary to give a decision that led to the impeachment of former Associate Justice Kabineh Ja'neh.
So don't you feel that it's going to scare away investors?
There's a saying that every year we Muslims, we have sacrifice known as Abraham Day. And Abraham Day came from the Holy Bible, the Torah, when God, Allah, or Jehovah ordered Abraham that he should give his only son to him in sacrifice to show his commitment and submission to God. And when Abraham brought forth his son, and he put a knife to his son's neck, and the Lord said, because you submit yourself to me, I'm sending you a lamb. And God sent a lamb, and the lamb was killed. So for every time Muslims are killing lambs, other lambs are running away because they are thinking that they too will die. So the issue of people being scared is not something that I should say. When the goat is killed, other goats will be afraid to come around. But that doesn't mean that goats will not be killed. And that doesn't mean that goats will not come around.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Sheikh, let me backtrack a little bit. There's a vacancy in the Senate. Sharing was sharing. And before that, there will be a by-election. Will we see Sheikh picture on the back?
Point of correction, next year we made term election. This is by-election 2019. Yeah. If it is your will, the Liberian people will, you shall see my photo there. But not my will.
Okay, let me come ask you one question.
Yes, sir.
The general impeachment stuff that they claim us today was brought on the floor by Karaswe, your party member, and Thomas Father. What would be your feeling to work at Karaswe and Thomas Father?
As usual, very cordial, mutual relationship. I'll continue to respect him. You cannot judge a man by his opinion. That's his opinion. We remain partisan. We remain steward of the party. We make sure to help the president to succeed in the power given to us. But we must be reminded that there was government in 12 years back. They are no more there. We are there now. You don't take seat to forget. You take seat to reflect. As we have power today, after 12 years, or 24 years, or 36 years, or even 48 years, even 100 years, there will be another part of people who will come with new power. And we shall not be judged by our tomorrow. We shall be judged by what we do today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Climb out the entire program, and we'll climb out the photo, as I said.
Okay.
We'll take a good photo.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.